In this video, I'm going to be showing you my scalping session. We're looking at S&P 500 E-mini futures. I just sat down and did my analysis, and we don't have that many bars on the chart, but we have a potential second entry long to test the new high. EMA keeps holding twice the uptrend is new high, so I'm going to drop my limit order if we can get a break above the signal bar, because I can see market geometry at the bottom. The trend is confirmed here. Right, traders, so I'm resuming the video as we got filled on the limit order, fortunately. And the limit order I use a little bit deeper because I want to have room to scalp up before reaching these highs. I'm going to move my target profit to 10 ticks because the ATR is a little bit bigger, leaving one contract as a runner in case market keeps going higher. Stop loss has to go 1 tick below the signal bar. New high, first entry long, second entry long, uptrend is new high, double rejection at the EMA. It seems pretty solid. Market geometry here allowing us to trust the uptrend. Come on. Okay, so we got filled, so I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even because I want to secure the position. The runner is going to be just a bonus. The structure looks quite defined, so there can be even spike in a channel pattern like this. I like using the first channel just to be safe because I have nice market geometry here, but you can see there's some empty room here and spike in a channel is solid. But we basically had small consolidation, spike down, probably caused by the news. Market geometry allows me to predict the uptrend. Latest highs high, I'm going to reset the count. First entry long, pullback, second entry long, and the EMA held twice, which is a very good confirmation. The signal bar is quite big, so I drop limit order to make sure I have enough room before scalping to reach the new high. I'm looking for a significant swing to tighten my runner, so if this key entry point is going to hold now, I will move the runner a little bit higher. The runner was still not that significant. It looks like it's going higher, but it's not that many points. We'll see if the EMA can hold here. It would be nice to get a nice spike in the channel going because you can see how nice it fits. I adjusted it a little bit, but you pretty much get to the same conclusion. Instead of playing the spike in the channel, you still expect new high, so the second entry long set was good regardless. Alright traders, I'm resuming the video because we had news coming out. It was only medium impact news. I didn't expect it to be that volatile, so a runner got stopped at break even. Fortunately, there was no slippage, but you can see news can change completely the course of the structure. So right now I have to adapt. Massive spike in volatility created by the news, and I'll have to give it a little bit more time to settle down and I can do my analysis again. So we had price action that was a little bit unclear because the spike down was a little bit too bearish, so I cannot go long, but at the same time there's no good reason to sell. So I waited this area out, and now we can see finally price is breaking higher. Any wider downtrend is negated. So now I'm connecting the first two swings at the bottom, and looks like we have a nice uptrend working higher back into the trend range. Okay, so the structure evolved into consolidation. Our uptrend has a break in new high. Still, the structure is quite all over the place, but it looks like the trend range is about to hold. So I'm definitely not thinking about buying because you can see we traded down and all uptrends played out. This is not super healthy trend range, so lower high will not be enough, but some felt second entry long may be interesting. I'll be watching this resistance if it can hold and if we can stay back below EMA. But the overall bias right now is not as super clear as I would like. For example, our initial second entry long, everything was clear. This is the setup we want to take where everything aligns. Now it's a bit all over the place, so let's see. That's okay. My job as a trader is to wait for everything to align. I cannot bend the rules. I have to trade the market I get, not the market I want. So I'm just taking things easy and waiting for market to give me some good scenario. We spiked below EMA. I was thinking about felt second entry long below EMA, but that didn't form. So now I'm thinking about second entry short if the EMA is going to hold. I'm drawing the downtrend. We're coming off the range highs. The target is the bottom, and we traded down into this consolidation, but EMA must hold. This is the pattern I'm going with. Downtrend working lower because the bullish reversal is simply too sideways. There is no wider uptrend. Nothing fits that great. It looks like just broad correction. Overshoot is generating a stronger pullback, so it explains why the correction is so strong. And now that we have an equal break and a massive push below EMA, it looks like the downtrend needs to get new extreme tested. This was not the easiest downtrend because it looks like spike down, broad consolidation, spike down, not consistent series of lower highs and low lows. But because we're now back below EMA, I'm expecting new to be tested and confirming the bearish bias. The push below EMA continues, and 2 downtrends right now need to get new extreme. So I would consider a solid second entry short at the EMA to test new low for 2 downtrends. We had a great second entry short, really great quick little scalp. It was an inside bar and it also happened so fast, so very hard to take. We have another second entry short. You can see the main key entry point is coming into play. This is where all the sellers are selling, but I have mini short on uptrend that is preventing me to sell it. But you can see exactly, if you're patient a little bit, the market will give you everything you need to know. You have a break, and once you have this push below EMA, everything becomes clear, and now we're catching a brand new push phase. Felt second entry long, followed by a second entry short. The downtrend needs to get new extreme. It's a shame this setup was an inside bar. There was a nice second entry short, but unfortunately I looked away, so I didn't notice this. This line is indicating that this is the lowest low, so we still need to get new low tested. So I'm not thinking about buying. Correction is a little bit stronger, but if we break below EMA, I still expect downtrend to test the technical new extreme, because we need a low that is lower than the lowest low prior to break. I'm even counting overshoot, okay? If I have overshoot, that is the lowest low prior to break. This was the break, so we need lower low. I came back from the break, and now we have spike down and a channel pattern. So I'm focusing right now on short opportunities because we have a bearish trend working lower. Okay, I'm resuming the video. We had a very nice second entry short uptrend breaking new high, second entry short at the EMA. You can see how perfectly confirmed the channel is. I had different setup because I didn't reload my data and I had only first entry short. And only after I reloaded my data, I realized it changed my bars to this second entry short. So unfortunately, there was really no way for me to take it because it made the scalp instantly. But it's a shame because this is a nice trade. EMA, you have 2 key entry points, nice spike and a channel pattern. But I didn't reload my data before my session, and now I reloaded it too late. Alright, traders, I'm gonna wrap it up with second entry long. This is the overall structure for today. We're gonna go through the chart so we can analyze it better. After we had news announcement, as you can see, we had massive bearish spike down, and this was quite difficult area to navigate because you may be thinking about possible spike in a channel pattern, something like this, but the problem is it's too rangy at this point. Still, the channel is not fully confirmed, so you have to be patient. This is pretty much area where there are not that many setups because we're just transforming from the bearish bias into the consolidation. Once you have uptrend working high, a break, new high tested, and the trend range is getting established with the flat EMA, now you can start finally thinking about taking setups because the range is confirmed. You traded down. There was a low high, but in my opinion, it's a little bit too weak, especially since it's double bar setup. You definitely need a full second entry long, which never happened. It formed all the way down here below terrible bar. So the next setup is a second entry short that never formed, and we had another spike down. And this was not easy structure to trade because you can't really play the wider downtrend. If you are going to draw a wider like this, you have no confirmations, and this is what we don't like. And also, when we are playing downtrend, we like consistent series of lower highs, low lows, healthy structure. But this pattern looked different. It was one steep leg, broad consolidation, second steep leg down. And this is important, okay, because market cannot continue working lower indefinitely. This is why we want the consistent series of lower highs and low lows. This looks like a visual broad to like a pullback, and I don't like selling at the bottom of the second leg. So we're not really looking to sell. And as you get more information, it starts to make sense because now you understand, okay, this was overshoot. We have a lot of confirmations. You can see market geometry here. It's not acting as a reversal because it is 2 sideways. Basically, this is trading trend range day. You have trend down, trend range, trend down, trend range. So this is a weaker version of a trend. Equal overshoot to a break. And then you have a new high where you're going to reset the count, first entry long, pull back, second entry long. There you can see how we tested the previous support and now it's acting as a resistance. So finally here, the structure is getting easier to navigate. I really don't see any setups here in the structure. It was not with the EMA, so you have to be a little bit more aggressive. Second entry short because this one and the big channel, they need to get new extreme. But this was an inside bar and we can't take inside bar. Also, it happened super fast. Then you have another second entry short. Remember, yes, you have a breaking new low of the mini downtrend, but look at the main key entry point, look at the EMA, the big channel still needs to get new extreme. You can definitely take a second entry short. I unfortunately looked away. A lower high would be great confirmation of a second entry short, breaking new high. You still need to get new low tested at this point, but we cannot sell below this bullish bar. Break a new low and downtrend played out. So going to market cycle, we can get correction or reversal. This is exactly what happened. Perfect price action. I really like taking any setup here because there's no good long opportunity. It was too bearish, but at the same time I have to pause looking to go short because we just have a break in extreme. You can see here you have a lower high, but the context is not there. You are in the middle of the consolidation and the big downtrend just played out. So we cannot be jumping into shorts right away after breaking extreme. Context is important. Don't just focus on singular pattern. This is area where you have to be patient. You're in the middle of the main consolidation. Flat EMA, so we gotta be careful. I don't think we can go long into the trend range. Little fell breakout. Pull back into the trend range, which is basically confirming the main bias. Spike. Nice market geometry confirming the spike and channel pattern. You have a second entry short at 2 key entry points. The setup, the channel is stronger than the support because we traded down the entire day. So you have the main bias on your side and you have 2 key entry points, the small risk. It's worth taking the short. Then you have a break in new high and a lower high to finish the day with because you expect new low to be tested following the trendline rule. Market is about to close. You can see how it is chopping. This is why you cannot be taking a setup this late because everyone's taking profits. So we started a little bit slow. This area was quite unclear, but eventually as the downtrend was confirmed, there are a few setups on the way down. So I hope you had a good trade. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.